Hey everyone, Chris here. Today I'm going to give a try to Baldur's Gate 3. This is the early access edition, so it doesn't have necessarily all the character customization options and game options that the eventual release will have. But this is a game that is based on 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, and that's a personal interest to me, of course, and I think it might be an interest to people who watch my channel. So today I'm going to give the game a try. But before I do that, I want to thank some of my patrons. I want to thank today Douglas Reynolds, David F., Dewey Cheatham and Howe, Glenn Wilson, James Sprague, Jay McAvenue, John Matera, and Jonathan Haynes. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. So it looks like here we have our character creation screen, and it looks like we can start with our background. Now, I never start with a background. I usually start with race. Let's go there first. So we have choices of elf. We can play a high elf or a wood elf, and that's it. Then we can play a tiefling, and it looks like we have options for tiefling. We got the Asmodeus tiefling, which is kind of standard. Mephistopheles, Zariel. Oh, that's a good choice usually for playing a paladin, that kind of thing. And that's it. And then for Drow, we have the Lothsworn Drow and the Seldarine Drow, which are like the good Drow. And they shouldn't have any differences. Let's see. Now, from first glance, it looks like they're the same. So there must be some differences in gameplay and options depending on which one you play. Okay, so human, we are not getting the option of the variant human. We're only getting the option of the base human, which gives you a +1 to everything. Now we can play Gith, but we can only play Githyanki, it looks like, so we can't play Githzerai. And they get their medium armor proficiency and their sword proficiencies, so that's usually pretty good if you want to play like a caster who has a little bit of martial mixed in. Then we got our dwarves, so we got the gold dwarf and the shield dwarf, and based on our player's handbook, gold dwarf is the hill dwarf and the shield dwarf is the mountain dwarf. And we're still getting, looks like, pretty much the same stuff. Yep, looks pretty close to the same as the player's handbook. Then we have our half-elf, and it looks like we are getting the racial variants for half-elf. So high half-elf gets the cantrip, wood half-elf gets the increased speed, and the ability to hide, and actually, let's see, no, it just is proficiency in stealth. Well, that's simple. Drow half-elf gets a cantrip. Now, normally, Drow half-elf would get some more spells at higher levels, which these might get, I don't know. That's it. And of course, the greatest race of all, the halfling. We have choice of Lightfoot halfling. We still get lucky. So yeah, it looks like with naturally stealthy, they've done the same thing as with the wood elf. You're going to get proficiency in stealth. And of course, you're a little bit slower. Yeah, okay. So, the same as the player's handbook there. So, I, of course, will be playing a Lightfoot halfling. And I'll then give me a boy. Alright, so next I want to think about my class. Now, we have a much reduced number of classes to choose from the player's handbook. Though, to my understanding, that's just the early release. I think that the eventual game will have more options, perhaps all the options. But we have Cleric, Life, Light, Trickery as the domain options, and it looks like you also select your deity. I know in previous Baldur's Gate games and Dungeons & Dragons games, You could pick different deities, and it had zero impact on the game. Then we have our fighter, pretty standard. And we have our second wind ability. Now, to my understanding, they've changed Ranger a bit. That favored enemy and natural explorer now are a little bit more interesting. They add some spells, they add some skills. So probably good changes for the Ranger. And if I was playing a stout halfling, I'd probably consider Ranger. And rogue looks pretty much the same. Yeah, pretty much the same requirements for sneak attack as well. And we have the warlock, and we can choose fiend warlocks, great old one, and we cannot choose the archfey. And otherwise looks similar. Okay, so I'm not seeing the Great Old One's telepathy, which makes sense. I wouldn't imagine in a video game you're going to get much use out of that. But what did you get? Did you get anything? So it looks like the Great Old One just kind of gets screwed here, because the Fiend is getting Dark One's Blessing, and Great Old One isn't getting that, and isn't getting anything to replace their telepathy. So I don't know whether they get some other advantages. But at first glance, it looks like they might just get less. And then Wizard, and I've heard already a bunch of complaints that with the spells, to my understanding, yeah, so there is no shield spell, and the Mage Armor spell doesn't last very long. So you cast it, and then, I don't know, a couple rounds later, it's gone. So defensively, that's a big hit on Wizards. Now, as a Lightfoot Halfling, probably my best bet is Warlock. And it sounds like the Fiend might be the better choice here, just because it's getting something, and the other one is not. So the next thing I probably want to look at is what cantrips I'm getting, and it is suggesting I take Eldritch Blast. Of course I'll take Eldritch Blast. And it's suggesting Blade Ward, which is interesting. Chill Touch, Friends. Now I noticed that with Friends it doesn't provide the hostile condition after it's expired, so that's good. And we have Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Poison Spray, and True Strike. You know, I think I might take Friends. I just think that is something that might be useful in gameplay. I have a good attack cantrip. Whoa, wait. I accidentally switched out my Eldritch Blast. Definitely want Eldritch Blast. And then spells. It is suggesting Armor of Agathis and Arms of Hadar. Arms of Hadar is normally a bad spell in the actual game. Now I'm curious if this is an area of effect. It doesn't say whether it is or not. That's of course one of the problems with video games, is we don't always know until they've been out for a while and people have done guides and stuff exactly what the rules are, which makes optimization much harder. Now I could choose Burning Hands, that'd give me an area of effect. Oh, command just does halt now. I could see Expeditious Retreat being useful for like a ranged caster in a video game. Hellish Rebuke, it looks like you have to set it up beforehand, so reaction spells obviously are not going to work the same in a video game. Hex is good, but again, Oh, and it's a bonus action, so that's nice. You know what? Let's just go ahead and take Hex. I know it's not particularly interesting. And we'll take our Arm of Agathis. Okay, so we've got our class all set up. So let's play around with our ability scores. It is suggesting a 14 Dex, 14 Con, 13 Intelligence, 10 Wisdom, 16 Charisma. I gotta say, I would like to get that Dexterity to 16, I think. So let's see what we can do. We can get that Dexterity to 16 easily enough. Now, I don't know what feats are available at 4th level. I might be able to take a feat. If I did, I might be able to get medium armor. But I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. I don't see the big advantage of having a 13 intelligence. You know, I think I'll stick with the Dexterity 16. So let's go back to our origin. Character name. Well, a good character. Let's say halfling name. We'll go Tobby. And background. Okay, well, he's a Fiend-Pact Warlock. So, how did a halfling become a Fiend-Pact Warlock? I gotta think he was tricked into it. And, yeah, I kind of like this. So maybe the idea is he was tricked into it as kind of an irony, because he was a charlatan. I like that. So we'll stick with that one. Okay, let's check out our appearance. Let's hear our voice.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
That's a little grim.
A tiny slot, but no...
The stone's less worn here.
Hells. Something just woke up down...
Okay, not a lot of choices, so
no
I'll stick with the first one. Might be more choices in the finished game. All right, so we can zoom right in here. Let's take a look at our face options. Oh, that's a little softer. A lot of unshaven here. Halflings normally wouldn't have that issue. Gotta say, I kind of like 6. Skin color, I definitely like the freckles. Freckles are good. Skin color looks fine. Eye color, I'm thinking, let's do green eyes. The hairstyle, well, we need some curly brown hair. So let's see what we got for curly. Oh, that's not bad. Let's see. Ponytail. I don't know if we're a ponytail person. Well, now that is attractive, but nevertheless, we'll go a little different. Okay, that's too curly. Okay, there it is. That's what I was looking for. And I think if we want a little bit darker for hair. I like that. That's about right. Okay, I think my halfling is good to go. Do I want tattoos? No, I don't think I want any tattoos. Makeup? I don't think I want makeup either. Okay. So, origin, race, appearance, class, skills, abilities. That sounds like I got it all set up. So let's venture forth.
Tell me, who do you dream of at night?
Who attracts you? Oh. Well, halfling. What's a halfling going to be into? Probably other halflings. So, let's go halfling.
The stone's less worn here.
Yeah, that's
Recently
fine.
uncovered.
All right. Is it just me, or do a lot of these faces look very unhappy? That one looks a little happier. And I imagine he's into redheads. But more real red. Yeah, there we go. Okay, looks like makeup is just like eye makeup. I don't think he cares about makeups, so we'll do the no makeup option. Ah, sure. There's his dream girl right there. Bare feet and everything, but feet are a little bit empty of hair, but he might go for the bald feet look. Alright. So I know that mind flayers were shown in the trailer for this, and I believe this was in the trailer, this scene. So this ship is straight from Spelljammer, which was a second edition thing for Dungeons and Dragons, where all the races basically get spaceships. Now mind flayers just straight out attacking big human cities in their Spelljammer ships is probably not going to happen very much, because it gives away their position, and mind flayers operate in secrecy for a reason. But it looks really cool, and this is why they operate in secret for a reason, because the Githyanki hunt down mind flayers on their red dragons. And they're led by a Lich Queen who can pretty much divine whenever the mind flayers show their faces. They're big, ugly, tentacle faces. So, Illithid spaceship being chased down by some Githyanki on red dragons. That's some crappy piloting. So I noticed that the Githyanki are being kind of portrayed sympathetic here. Let's be clear that, but I'll tell you, the Githyanki are not nice. A bunch of imps. Aren't they cute? Okay, so as an early release game, we may encounter some bugs here, so if we do, I'll leave them in just so you can see what they are.
My head.
And it looks like it can scroll in, scroll out. Mind Flayer pods, that's where I came from, I guess.
Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
Alright, so let's see what we got here. So, character sheet. Here we are. And we're wearing padded armor. Disadvantage on stealth rolls for padded armor, really. And a dagger. And 2 potions of healing, because in video games, of course, you always need potions of healing. And a scroll of revivify, of course. And makes perfect sense why the Illithid would leave you with your scroll of revivify as a prisoner. I should mention that in the initial cutscene, I've already been infected with a mind flayer tadpole. That it's one of those things that turns you into a mind flayer. So I don't know if that's going to happen to me later in this campaign or what. And I have 0 gold. What else? Toggle equipment. Okay, so obviously I can switch off equipment for all party members, and it looks like I can probably expect 4 party members eventually. Toggle inventory. How's that different than equipment? Oh, okay, I see. It's stuff you're not wearing. Okay. So it looks like we could just have some organization tools up here. Toggle map. Fast travel, of course. Take a short rest. Well, that will be very useful. Especially as a warlock. I wonder how long it takes. Let's try. Okay, well, that was pretty easy. Okay, and looks like middle mouse button and rotate is what I need to go different places, and yeah, okay, so just click and move. So we got some more Mind Flayer pods. I don't know if they've got anyone in there.
Someone else got out.
Oh, I guess not.
Might be other survivors.
Autosave already. Could I have already died? Fire. Well, yeah, I guess if I walked in the fire, I'd probably be in bad shape. What's that?
I feel better.
Okay, this looks pretty cool. I have to say that. Very mind flayery. Oh, brain jar. Let's check that out.
Devilkin. Odd.
Got some dead imps. Oh, and they got stuff. Let's take it. Scroll of Firebolt. Oh, that's so useful for me. Alright.
Odd.
Odd. Yeah. Agreed.
Brains.
A dark mind.
Brain in a jar.
Can't use the chair. How about that? Neural apparatus.
Doesn't do anything.
Oh, I found an elevator.
We are here.
We are here.
Yeah.
Well, that's not creepy at all. Lots of brains in jars. Mind sanctuary.
We
That's
are
different.
trapped.
Mernarth? Oh. This can't end well.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place.
Intellect Devourer?
From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return. They return.
Perception failed. That can't be good.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
Kill it.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer.
Yeah, that's what
a
I thought.
minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
I think we want to destroy this thing. Ooh! Could have just, Eldritch blasted it or something. That was a dirty way to do it. let's keep going. This all looks like pretty much the same stuff. So we're outside. Oh, but we're still flying apparently. Use jump to reach. All right, jump, jump. Target is. Oh, there we are. That was a pretty long jump for a halfling, I have to say. Alright. Lazel. Well, they must be important. Oh, it's her.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Squaw, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day.
Oh, she's
Together,
so
we
Vlaakith
might
is the
survive.
Lich Queen that
Imps
rules
block
the
path
Githyanki.
forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform.
Okay, so kill some imps. And transform will be, of course, because of the
We
tadpoles.
carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
Mind flayers have so many names.
It is where we might gain control of the Ga'arth, the ship. Once in command, we will deal with our Geich captors.
Alright. And who are you?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival. And you mine, though it pains me to say it.
Well, onward then.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Okay, so let's check out our new party member. So, how do we... There we are. Okay, she is a fighter. And it looks like she's got a longsword. Oh, and half-plate armor. Nice. Oh, and she has, of course, Mage Hand. Alright. Yeah, 17 strength, 14 con. Not too shabby. And, looks like... Oh, and she has a short bow. Off a 13 dex, so that's not great. Pin down action. Oh, that looks interesting. So you can like stick somebody in place with the bow. Anyway, she's a fighter and she's gonna want to hit stuff with swords. And I can see our imps through the ball because apparently I have thermal vision. Yeah, you take the lead. Okay. They're surprised. Okay, so it rolls initiative automatically. And can we see how many we've got to deal with here? So we've got 1, 2, and 3. And there's a big pile of crap in the middle. And that appears to be it. So I think I'm going to want to zap one. And I want to try out my spells, so let's see if we can hex it. Target is too far. Really? By the way, this game lets you choose metric or imperial, and although I am Canadian, I play D&D, which is in imperial, so I'm just going to. I chose to keep it the same. So let's see if I can move a little closer. Nope, too far. Okay, well then we'll just hit this guy. Eldritch Blast. Oh, hit and a kill. Nice. Alright, and am I done? And that's how I end my turn. Is there anything else to know? I would have gotten some healing if I had been wounded. Okay, I think that's it for me. They are surprised, which is actually probably not to my benefit. Okay, melee and ranged weapons. Use a melee weapon for enemies near you and a ranged weapon for enemies further away. Yeah. Okay, pin down. Oh, you reduce the target's movement by 10 feet if you hit them with the ranged attack. That's kind of interesting. Once per short rest. And we can jump, dip. What's dip? Oh, okay, for poisons and stuff. Shove, hide, throw, dash, knock unconscious, help. I think we're going to want them to get a little bit closer. But I think we're going to start moving this way. And we can't dodge, I notice. So I guess we'll dash. And I don't think we can ready in action either. So lots of tactical options that are available in the base game are not available here. So we're going to get as close as we can. I got a feeling these guys are going to be blocked, unless, well, they might be high enough up. Let's see. They're going to be out of range of hex as well. Okay, target is too far. Yeah, so we have a vastly reduced range with our... We normally have 120 feet with an Eldritch Blast. We can hit this guy. Hit and a kill. Oh, nice. Haha, you missed. Alright. So we're going to want to attack this guy. Is there anything special we can do? We could cleave, which doesn't apply here. So we're just going to attack. See how good she is. There we are. 3! Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. Oh, it's because that imp has resistance to the attack. Well, I did all the heavy lifting there.
Surprisingly adequate in battle.
Surprisingly adequate. I killed all 3.
Now, to the house.
You barely did anything. Oh, a dead intellect devourer. 2 gold and a long sword. I'll take them, but she already has a long sword. More gold and a scroll of mage armor. And there should be another dead one here somewhere. Oh no, I think I checked all 3. What else do we got? Restoration. We don't need restoration because we didn't take any damage. Alright, I think we're headed this way, right? Okay, so going over the fire doesn't seem all that smart. Oh, there's stairs. Oh, but I ran into the fire, of course. Brilliant. Well, let's go restore ourselves. Free healing. Oh, new cutscene. Bunch of red dragons flying around, breathing fire, so why don't we just stand out in the open? Maybe we should cluster together too. So many teeth. Thrall Baker.
Lend a hand, won't you, love? There's a rat in the kitchen. 10 red rats. And they're flying and they're clawing.
The mind flayers have already enthralled him. Leave him. We will share his fate.
I'd like to loot him, but anyway. What else we got? Dead end. Oh, that's moving. What is that? Blast cannon. Can I blast the blast cannon? Ooh, and a short bow. Well, not. Is there somewhere else to go here? Not a Lord tank. That's cool. We got another enthralled farmer. Okay, so we got a bunch of imps here. How many? Looks like maybe just 2. Don't seem too bad. Alright, so why don't you take the lead, fighter? Commence battle. Oh, I lost initiative. Oh, and I got hit. Well, maybe you can take out the wounded one. You can. Nice job. Alright. Be nice if they missed once in a while. It's her turn again. I don't think there's a way for me to get there without going through fire. Oh, maybe there is. Mucous membrane. I think I'll maybe shoot that from a distance. Sigil. Oh, push. Oh, a bunch of random buttons. Halflings love random buttons. Capture thralls. I think we better check them out in case they turn violent.
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive. Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Alright, so we hear somebody. Let me out. Alright. Thump. Well, so if I attack the pod, do I kill who's inside? Guess we'll find out. Okay, so that doesn't seem to be the way out. Okay. I don't suppose I can blast it open. No, infinite hit points. So, how do I open it up? Probably one of the buttons. Alright, I get to press buttons. Halflings love to press buttons.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
More buttons.
She made them hostile.
Okay. Let's try our hex. Target is too far for hex. Hex. Maybe I did the hex. Maybe it's just a matter of... Let's see. Ah, okay. Alright. And I don't really care about that. There! I used the hex spell. Awesome. And let's blast. Nice. And let's back up because I'm wounded. No, less wounded now. Or should have been. Was I not supposed to heal a bit from killing somebody? Should go smack this thing. And enter. Not hex? Reapply hex. There it is. Alright. Seriously. There we are. And I don't really care. Of course, hexing him is really useful when he has one hit point. But anyway. Alright. Sure. 20! Okay, so let's try the final button. Alright, so there's obviously a very simple way to let this person out that I have failed to figure out. So I'm gonna leave her. Cerebral Aquarium. Okay. do anything. Keep going. Alright, so we got some kind of tiefling or winged tieflings, maybe? And a mind flare. And some imps. Okay, so this makes sense, because I was wondering why the heck...
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Okay. So, now, I was wondering why we were having all these imps around. And I was guessing that they were allied with the Githyanki, maybe? But maybe they're their own thing. So we got these 3 imps to deal with. Commander Zulk, 135 hit points. I'm thinking that he is a devil. And so let's just kill these imps here. Wow, don't think I've missed yet. Alright, turn. And I do believe she will dash. Aha! Missed. And missed. Okay, so we're gonna reapply Hex. Probably overkill, but anyway. Concentration broken. Now, I didn't catch as to why it was broken. Short sword. I'll take that. Alright, so she is gonna attack the imp. Hit and kill. Nice. Dead mind flare. Nothing. Alright. So that's obviously what I need to get to. Transponder. The mind flare is punching this guy. What kind of mind flare it gets into a boxing match? Seems pretty silly. Anyway, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna dash. Cambion Lieutenant. These are Cambions. Okay, so we got 3 more imps. That's it. Right. I do believe I have finished my turn.
Let these intruders open! The furnace is ours!
I do wonder if I can loot this guy. I think we better reapply our hex. Okay, so I guess concentration broken doesn't mean we can't reapply hex. It just means, I guess, that the connection was eliminated on the one creature. Maybe? Alright, let's see if she can finish this guy off. Alright, so reapply hex. So far, I'm pretty happy with the way the Warlock is turning out. Can't reach. Why is this Mind Flayer, like, punching this guy? Uh-oh. Okay, it froze for a sec. Thought it was gonna crash. Right. I like how you just stop to loot things in the middle of combat. Alright, and we're gonna head this way.
Forward, Istik, before more dragons come.
And she'll do the dash. There we go.
Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Hello? Oh, that's unfortunate. How is she alive? Oh, come on. Did she just get hit with Red Dragon Breath and she fell down and got right back up? Or did it, like, not quite hit her or something? I don't know. She had 12 hit points. Oh, will she reach it? Oh, I can't imagine whether she will. Okay, cutscene. Now there's a tiefling. Oh, another tiefling. So like a tiefling city? Drow? And a goblin? Oh, that's a hobgoblin. I like how they're looking at this, you know, Spelljammer ship, and they're just kind of looking, going, ah, yeah, another Spelljammer ship. You know what to do. We've been through this so many times. I think the Mind Flayer and I just had a bonding moment. Well, that was lucky. Thank you, Tamura. Ravaged Beach. Alright, it looks like I've lost my Githyanki pal. And I suspect the Mind Flayer is also very dead. Only the halfling survives, as it should be. Mangled Fisher. Small bottle. Wonder if there's a way to make everything that is clickable show up. Yeah, Alt. Alt key does that. Should have done that probably in the Mind Flayer ship. But anyway. Whatever. It was just a tutorial. Lots of dead fishers around here. Lots of small bottles. Well, the fishermen like their drinks.
More of those wretched things.
Wretched things. Imps, or... Huh. Not sure. Just the signs of Mind Flayer stuff? Is that what he's talking about? Ooh, got some money. Alright, so there's the wreckage of the ship. I guess we're gonna want to go on and see if our pal has died. Oh! Oh! 3 intellect devourers. I do not like that.
One strike could be lethal.
Yeah, I would imagine. But we're gonna start by hexing this damn thing. And blasting it. Alright, and now, in the actual game, 3 intellect devourers are going to absolutely decimate a first level character. And potentially even a 20th level character, depending on your intelligence saves. They are kind of a cool idea for a creature, though, I have to say. Alright. Let's reapply. And I think we'll back up a little bit here. A lucky roll here would be great. Nope. Though I still don't think I've missed once. Alright. So, threatened. I don't want an opportunity attack, so I guess it's time for a dagger attack. Nice. And reapply. Hex. Invalid target. Did I... Invalid target. Oh. Yeah. Why is it saying invalid target? There we go. Well, I guess it's melee time. Against an actual intellect devourer, this would be a terrible idea, but these things just seem to be clawing, which is potentially survivable. Nice. Resting your party. Use the campfire button to long rest at your camp. Well, go to camp and end the day. Do I need a long rest? I don't know if I need a long rest. I'm 7 out of 10 hit points. I've got my temps up, I believe, as well. How do I verify that? Yeah, 7 out of 10 points. So I've got 11 hit points. Of course, I can take a short rest, get my spell slot back. I think I'm alright. Okay. Ooh, lots of stuff. Silver locket with 100 silver? Is that what that means? Or 100 gold, maybe. For Papa. Aw. Gold and a rapier. Now, I don't believe I can use the rapier or the short sword because I'm only proficient in simple weapons. There's chairs all seem clickable for some reason. Yeah, you can. Oh, nice. You can sit in them. Chest. Poison. Dead Mind Flare. Potion of Healing. And a Void Bulb. Interesting. Let's head over here too. See if there's anything we missed. No. All right. Let's go out. See what we can find. Ruined dock. Oh, a wooden trunk. Thieves' tools.
You there? Come here. I need help.
What do you need?
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
You bet. Give me a chance to show off.
There.
It seems like a trick.
Can you see it?
Is he gonna pick my pocket or something? Knock me over the head?
Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Well, I think headbutting him is probably the wrong idea. So I think we'll nod.
Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me. I'm not here for games, you little... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm, the light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Alright. Spur cantrip to burn his hand. Simply, well, he's distracted. Well, I think... Yeah. I think we're gonna burn this guy. Oh, roll! Ah.
Ah, damn it! I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, we'll take his apology. We're nice.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Alright, so... let's see. Yep.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet.
Let's turn you into a cool
If
monster.
we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Someone who can control these things. I would do
Well, yes,
that.
of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
He's an elf with very pointy teeth, I notice. Alright, so I assume he is a rogue. But let's find out. Level 1 rogue. And he has got a dagger and a short bow and padded armor just like me. He wears his scroll of Revivify. Sneak attack. And he has the minor illusion cantrip, so he must be a high elf. 13 con. Yikes. Alrighty. Well, I think what we want to do is we have a rapier and a short sword. I'd sure like to give him those. There's the short sword. Where's the rapier? There's the rapier. And do I have another short sword? No. Okay, so he won't be able to do the rapier and the short sword together. He could do short sword dagger or just the rapier. Probably short sword dagger is going to be better. Level 1, at least if it's anything like the actual game. So let's toggle equipment. And short sword and dagger. There we go. Little less crappy. I almost wonder if I should go first. No tanks in this party. At least he can do melee attacks.
They're trying to dig somebody out of the wreckage.
Not sure.
So much
We'd
blood.
better find out.
Come on, dig! Faster! Get her out of there!
Don't die! Don't die! Don't die!
The person they're trying to save, it's the creature from the ship. Still alive.
Ah,
Wounded.
okay. They're thralls. I wonder if I should just... I notice that's not a deception. Let's do the persuasion. Failed.
Your words fall on deaf ears. The creature's hold on them is too strong.
Alright.
Monster! That's my daughter! She's dying! You did this! You want to kill her!
Alright. Commence battle. Oh, my rogue sucks. And I've got no tanks, so getting sneak attacks is gonna suck too. Great. Critical hit. Oh, that guy's got a crossbow. And my friggin' rogue has 4 hit points. So I'll make myself a target. Dumb idea.
Suddenly, something convulses inside you. Your vision lurches sickeningly. You are one with your assailants, your minds fused together. They are frightened, lost. The creature in the wreckage is forcing them to attack you, controlling them like puppets. Its voice shivers across your brain, seeking access, trying to bend your will to its bidding.
Alright. Well, let's try to break the influence. This is not going to be my best bet. But anyway. A natural 20.
The presence in your mind gropes for purchase and finds the tadpole instead. You push back, taking advantage of a tremor of pain that cuts through the creature. As its influence wanes, your assailants lower their weapons, blinking in confusion.
Sorry, I killed 2 of you already.
That thing, it was speaking in my head. Oh, humbly spare us, no. My friends, what happened to them? What's going on?
All right. Well,
I understand. Just please know that we meant no harm.
we could
We
kill
saw
the
the
mind
crash
flayer.
and
Just a
came
thought.
to help. That thing got a hold of us. We were ready to die for it. Came ashore so fast, we crashed the boat. I don't know what we'll do now.
What do you mean, wheel?
Perhaps. But I wouldn't like to tarry too long in this wilderness. We're
We are what?
nowhere I can find on a map. I know Baldur's Gate is a few days downriver, but wait. You're Your mind. I can still feel it like an echo. You're like that thing.
All right.
Please, I'm grateful for your help. Truly. But I don't want any more trouble. I'll go, all right? I'll go.
All right. So we definitely want to be killing the Mind Flayer. Or are we supposed to talk to it? I don't care what we're supposed to do. I'm going in.
Death.
Yeah. Oh, leveling up. Woohoo! Second level. All right. So let's level up our characters here, and then we'll call this video done. Though I will probably... this was pretty fun, so I'll probably do another one of these at some point. But let's get our level 2. So we get more hit points. Invocations. I get 2 invocations. And what choices do we got? We got Agonizing Blast, which is a no-brainer. That's just going to add damage to my Eldritch Blast. Absolutely automatic. Can cast Mage Armor on myself at will. To my understanding, you can cast Mage Armor and it will stack with the armor you're wearing. Or at least that's what I heard, though I haven't tested it. So not too bad. Beast Speech. Speak with animals at will. Proficiency in Deception and Persuasion. I believe I already have Deception skills, so that doesn't seem like a good deal to me. Devil's Sight I could see being good. Perfect Vision is 60 feet. False Life on yourself at will. I have the Fiendish Vigor, so that, or the, I should say the Dark One's Blessing, so that's kind of redundant. Disguise Self at will. Repelling Blast is nice. It's recommending Thief of 5 Fates. Once per long rest you can cast Bane without using a spell slot. No, I don't think I'll be doing that one. Repelling Blast is tempting. And Devil's Sight is really tempting to me. I think I'll take Devil's Sight. Alright, and I get to pick a spell. So what do we got? We got Arms of Hadar. Again, I don't know if this is Area of Effect. Burning Hands I know is Area of Effect. Alright. You know what? I am thinking Expeditious Retreat could be very useful. Alright. And the replacement spell, I don't think I want to replace any spells. And I'm done. Okay, so my Eldritch Blast just got a lot better. Alright, and let's do this other guy. Oh, sorry. How do I level up? I did it on the other. There we go. So I get Cunning Action, which just does dash now. Okay, well, we can both dash as a bonus action. That's cool. And there's nothing else to do because non-caster. Okay, and my characters have reached level 2, and next time we do this, let's see if we can get it to level 3. So, until next time, I'm going to sit back, relax, and have some fun with Baldur's Gate 3 Early Edition. Never crashed on me, and I didn't notice a lot of bugs. There was a couple places where it looked like it was thinking or pausing, and I thought it might crash, but it never did, so that's good. And although this has a lot less options than Dungeons & Dragons characters, it's definitely fun to try something new. So, until next time, D&D is for everyone, and Baldur's Gate 3 is probably for everyone too. I'll see you next week.